No, with a proper camera. Well, I think that will be a success. Wow, my hair looks amazing. So here I am again. This time with a little bit more of an expensive action camera. I already made a video before in which I showed the SJ6 Legend, which I bought for 25 euros. This one is 10 times more expensive, 259 euros. And I'm currently recording at 4K 60, and it can do 4K 120 frames per second in HD, which I still need to it says high definition recording here on the screen, so maybe I'm already recording in 10-bit. Well, I guess we'll see. So yeah, I played some drums. Oh, of course it wasn't great, but you know, it was a nice comparison with the cheap action camera. Okay, now whilst I have this in my hand, I do want to talk about the elephant in the room. I really like this camera, and that's not the elephant in this room, but it has one hurdle you need to overcome to actually use it. And this is something I absolutely hate in modern products, is that it requires activation by using their app. And like the rest of this thing is absolutely great. I've only used it for like an hour, but what I've seen in all the reviews, and I've watched many reviews, dozens, and with my tests now, you know, this thing is really cool. Very cool features, very nice image quality, very good at low light, which is why I bought it, because I want to use this for performances too, which means lighting conditions will not be ideal. And most action cameras suck at low light. GoPro especially. Well, GoPro is supposed to be like the #1 brand. Well, not really. I think DJI and Insta360 and stuff have overtaken them. But there's one thing, DJI, which I do not like at all, is that I need to install your app, my mobile phone, which by the way did not work on my phone. I had to use my partner's phone, and that did work, to use the camera. To activate it. It needs to be activated through the app, it gets registered, and only then are you allowed to use it, which is asinine. There's no other word for it, it's just bad. Don't do that. If I buy a product, a camera, no less, a camera should just work. Done. And you know, they give the reason like, oh, it is for, you know, insurance, and that if something breaks, you know, you can... that's bullshit, of course. I mean, it feels more like they're trying to leech off data of their users rather than anything. Needless to say, the app was immediately uninstalled as soon as the camera was functional. So, and you don't need the app to use any of the other features really. You can just use it normal. So that's fine, but the online activation is not necessary. It's not needed. It's just there for data, I'm going to guess. And I hate it. I absolutely loathe it. And if I didn't need to drive for 45 minutes to the store to return this thing, I might just have. But I suffered through it, and it was a horrible experience getting the app installed. First of all, it didn't work on my phone. I have a modern phone with Android 14. Didn't want to install, just refused it. My partner has an older phone. It did work on her phone, but it was slowest. And I mean, it was not a good experience at all. And then you need to connect to the through Bluetooth, so you need to activate that. And it took me like 30-45 minutes altogether just to be able to use a camera. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So anyways, I just need to get this out of my system. I don't normally rant about stuff, but gosh, I hate the modern trend of online activation, everything from your fridge to cameras to... we actually joked about online activation to flush your toilet, but I can see that happening sometime in the future if it hasn't happened already. Anyways, just a rant. It will be interesting to see this footage and compare it, of course, there's no comparison to an action camera that I bought for 10 times cheaper, although the new price of the SJ6 Legend was 140 euros. So that's only 280. This one was around 300 full price, so a little less than half the price of this one, but you know, the difference is it's quite stark, honestly. Anyways, aside from my rant about the stupid app, I do enjoy this camera so far. And yeah, all my future videos, I think I'm just gonna film with this. That's kind of why I bought it, for my YouTube channel, and to record music, live performances, to music videos, that kind of stuff. Because my big camera is nice. It shoots a pretty good 1080p full HD. But I want something a little bit more fancy, and something that's very small, lightweight and portable instead of this big camera with this big lens on it. Admittedly, it's a 30 times magnification on this lens, so for like getting all the way close to a subject, that's actually really nice in the camera. But other than that, yeah, I think this is still recording. Yes, it is. Other than that, I'm gonna use the DJI Action for all my videos. So let's see how that goes, shall we?